So this is my toad named Bertha. You could tell she eats a lot, but don't judge on that. I also just happen to be a Scratch developer. So what happens when we mix them together? No toads were harmed in this video, but lizards, physically and mentally. So we need to plan out a game design. So what I'm thinking is horror. But you might be wondering, well, how can you make it a horror game with just a little toad? Well, that's the thing. You're not going to be the toad. You're going to be a cricket. And it just so happens Bertha's favorite food is cricket. So, Bertha evil. And it's going to be endless. So, basically, what that means is just death. So, yeah, I have to turn this into a game. This should be fun. Please like and subscribe. I want to make this a really good game, so I put a lot of detail and work into this cricket model. I also made this super cool and scary title screen. I didn't record much on this next part, but I had a lot of trouble making the movement for this. So I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible. Basically, there's two objects pointing a mouse pointer, and they're supposed to be parallel, but they're not parallel, and it makes everything bad. But now the cricket and the box are now parallel, so that's good, and now I can make the map movement and stuff, and it works good. So yeah, now I just need to make everything look better. And when I mean look better, I mean Bertha. And I put a lot of coding into Miss Bertha here, and whenever you get close to her, she starts jumping towards you. And it's not that scary right now, but when you're in the middle of the dark and being chased down by a ginormous toad that wants to eat you, I think it'll be pretty scary. Next, I made a rough scale of what I want the tank to look like, and just some decorations and stuff and borders. So I added in the prototype of the map, and it actually works pretty good. You can walk around, do stuff. You can even go inside Bertha's coconut, and it goes a little invisible, so you can see inside. I thought that was a cool little game thing. And I added a border, so you can't just barge out of the wall. So Bertha has a big water bowl that she likes to sit in. It kind of looks like this. So yeah, let's just recreate that, and that'll be pretty cool. So I added in the water bowl, and it looks really good. I even added some animations for it, and you even get a slowness debuff when you swim in it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And now let's work on some other things. Also, Bertha will not be affected by the water at all, so stay clear from it unless you want an instant death. Now we need to finally add Bertha into this and make her AI and stuff so she can't just jump out of the tank and run away. So I added Bertha back in, and she seems to be doing good now. She can jump around and stuff, and when she hits a wall, she actually bounces back. So sticking to the wall is probably better for when running away from her. So toads and frogs would usually stick their tongues out to catch prey. So I'm going to recreate this with Ms. Bertha here. So if you somehow get out of the map or something, she could just 360 no-scope you back to the lobby. I also gave Bertha some jumping animations. They're barely visible, but yeah. Alright, now it's time to work on Bertha's tongue. That sounds really weird to say. So after a bit of coding, I finally got the thing down. And now Bertha can shoot her tongue. So I made it so that she jumps randomly. And there's a 50% chance each time she jumps, she'll stick her tongue out at you and try to grab you and eat you. And then you're dead. And if you look over here, there's just a plain white, just abyss. And I'm going to make something to make it actually look better and make it seem like you're not just flying over an empty abyss. And we'll base it off of her actual tank, too. I don't want to make it too complicated, so I just kind of just threw a thing down and put some things on it. And I think the thing is good now, so yeah. And going through testing, it sucks. It looks really bad, so yeah. So here's how the next part went. Control-C, Control-V, yeah. But something that every good horror game needs is jump scares. So I made this thing, which looks pretty good, and now I'm going to animate it. Easier said than done. It took me a few hours to get it right, so please consider subscribing. Anyways, here's the jump scare. There's no death screen yet, so I guess let's work on that. Yeah, So when Bertha jump scares you, you get a "you died" screen. It's actually pretty good, and there's even a secret cutscene that'll activate if you do something. So yeah. And if you saw on this thing, I have a plant in Bertha's tank, and I'm gonna add it in and make it similar to how the coconut in the little ceramic house works. It's a ceramic house, by the way. So I made this leaf model, and then I made it green. And I added these like little line things. They're like for photosynthesis or something. I don't know. I'm not a brain doctor.
You stupid.
Well, what was this conversation about again? So I made this like plant thing, and I used this like, this is not grass, this is moss. And you could like hide in it, even though you can't hide in it. So yeah, it's kind of useless. Finally made this like in the game, and it's like really cool looking and all of that, and oh my lag. What? I think I put a little too much detail in it. Well, I restarted it and it fixed it. So when in doubt, restart it out. Yeah. What is that? Oh no. Don't worry, I fixed it. And I feel like the ground is just a little bland, so let's add some ground details. So I added in some leaf foliage, and I think it looks good. I just added some other things too, like some rocks, and I like it. So yeah, I'm gonna still work on it some more, but it's a start. So there's one problem with this game right now. It's that Bertha, she doesn't really move. She just kind of stays in one place until you go to her, and that kind of defeats the whole purpose of the game. So yeah, I'm gonna code her so she just goes randomly and stuff. So, remember this long guy? Well, he's about to gain like 200 pounds. Speed run though. So I finally finished it, and wow, it is so much bigger now. And the thing is, I don't even know if this works or not, so we're gonna have to see. Alright, let's see here. So, oh my gosh, yo, that's crazy. That's actually diabolical though. Alright. So, she should be jumping around randomly now. I'm not sure if that was a good thing or like what. Oh yeah, also she's just on the title screen now. That's a normal thing. It wasn't really working in the recorded video, but I got it to work now, so it's okay. Alright, let's see. Is she gonna like get us eventually? Bro, that was like 5 seconds. So I think Bertha has proven that she can just like roam around the tank. So now we need to actually get to the scary part. The lights. And just like real life, I want it to get darker, darker, and darker. But there is one problem. There's no darkness command in the effects area, so we're gonna have to get creative here. So I got it to work, and now this peaceful, bright little game can turn into a, actual scary horror game. And the thing about this is toads are actually nocturnal, and I don't think a player is. Another cool thing about horror games is they really try to make you immersed with the environment, and I don't really think my game is that immersive right now. And one way to help this is sounds. Alright, so we're checking out the sound here, and we got, okay, and we got, okay, I'm joking. Like, that's actually really good, so I'm gonna loop that, and that's gonna be pretty good. Hello? Yo, I'm not going out there. I'm actually kind of scared, not gonna lie, yeah. Okay, I guess I'm gonna die. And to have progression in the game, Bertha is gonna get faster over time, so basically what I'm saying is you're cooked. And so I made it, and it actually works pretty good. So even though it increases slightly, she jumps hundreds of times. So before you know it, she's going to be zooming around like a Formula 1 car. Also, I added a hard mode that's really hard, and it like doubles her like seeing distance and stuff and makes her faster. And also, if you're wondering why the name is Rantidithophobia, it's because it's the fear of toads. I think that makes sense. I think we have a finished game now. I'm going to try to post this, but I'm using Turbo Warp, and I don't think it's going to work on regular Scratch since I'm using properties on Turbo Warp that regular Scratch doesn't have. But we'll see, so I'm going to try to post it. Alright, let's see if we can post this. This is probably not going to work, but we'll see. Alright, let's see. So we go to File, Load. Alright, let's see. Is it gonna work or it's gonna not work? Okay. I think it's bugged. Oh, okay. Well, that works. Wow, this is buggy. Yeah, I don't think normal Scratch can handle this. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to post this. Sorry, guys. This is just not working. Well, we saw the unfortunate news. No, it's not the you died screen. We can't make the game run the regular Scratch, so you guys can't play it. Sorry about that. Well, anyways, thank y'all for watching. Sorry I haven't been posting recently. Like and subscribe and comment down below for more Bertha. And yeah, bye.